Right, hey guys, here we are, hole 3. And what we're going to do on this one is I'm going to attempt, since you already see the Guardian shot, I'm going to try to attempt the rough bump shot. I'm a little hesitant about the rough bump shot. I think it's going to be a little bit tougher to pull off with this wind angle. And again, if you didn't see that guide with the Guardian, do check it out. I do talk technical and kind of explain the anomaly that's happening with this hole. So it's worth checking out to be able to, figure that out. So another thing, you can see that the opponent, did get a little bit more aggressive. Going down there, it's still going to be a tough pitch, and it's also going to be very tough to replicate that time and time again. So with that being said, as challenging as that shot is to pull off and make sure that you keep it in play, may be best to just kind of stay away from it. It's not very easy to make, especially on that wind angle. You'll see that the overplay, most guys aren't going to overplay it enough. I'm thinking somewhere in here with some curl. I'll typically go pretty close to max adjustment. That's about 7.5 rings. A little bit of curl. Perfect ball. All we're going to do is just try to get this into the fairway. And you can see I pretty much maxed out as much as topspin as you'll want to go. It's typically somewhere in the 4 to 5 range. As I mentioned, especially when you move this target up to higher ground, very, very challenging pitch. It is something that you can work on, and in tournament win type scenarios, it's something that you can, try to refine throughout the week. However, the amount that you need to overplay here is considerable. I would imagine this needs to be 9 rings or something ridiculous. So most guys aren't going to go that. So you see he's gone, 7.5. So it's going to probably be light because of the fact that, not to mention, it's pointing up to higher ground. So you'll see, that's considerably right. Very tough to make that pitch. And with as hard as it is to keep it in that fairway, it's a very tough shot to go for. I would almost just recommend just kind of taking your ego and kind of running a little bit. Not getting too carried away with this one. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm moving to significantly higher ground. Anytime that's the case, the ball's going to want to launch on you. So I do expect this ball guide to kind of take off a little bit. So you need to be very careful to not launch this. So you'll see with what I'm doing, I'm trying to kind of pick my spot, maybe just a little bit of curl, and just try to rough bump it. And it looks like not quite the perfect line, but I was just being a little bit cautious. But you'll see that, it's enough to get the eagle. Now, you can see with what I was doing, I was trying to move it to lower ground. Probably technically didn't need to do that, but I wanted to avoid it launching and landing on the fairway. The worst mistake you can make there is fairway. All you got to do is roll it through that rough, get it somewhere on the green, get it somewhere in there, and just walk away with your eagle. Don't try to get too cute on that hole. That's a very challenging hole, and especially with the way that the wind is pointed, making it that much tougher. So, just play cautious, get that eagle, and if you want to see an alternate approach, do check out that other guide. Good luck.